Hi guys, and welcome to Cultnomics. My name is Paul Hanley, and today I'm going to be chatting to you about midpoint price elasticity of demand. In this example, we're going to use the midpoint approach to calculate the price elasticity of demand. We have an example here where the initial price level is €1 for a product, and at €1 there is 100 quantity demanded in this case. So that is point A, and the company in charge here increases the price from €1 to €1.10, and at €1.10 the quantity demanded decreases to 70. So we want to calculate the price elasticity of demand here, and what we're going to use is the midpoint approach. So midpoint price elasticity of demand. And what this does is it calculates the elasticity between point A and B, but it calculates it at a halfway point. And what it overcomes is the price elasticity of demand changing depending on whether prices are increased or whether they're decreased. And the arc elasticity or midpoint overcomes this issue. So the formula involved here is it starts off with Q2 minus Q1 all divided by, open up a square bracket here, Q2 plus Q1, close this up, divide it by 2 and close up our square bracket. We divide all of this by the equivalent for price, so again we open up our bracket, put in P2 here minus P1, divided by, open up our square bracket, P2 plus P1, divided by 2, and close up our bracket. So we have our formula here, which involves a bit of extra math over here on the right hand side, where we're getting the average quantity and the average price. Okay, so in order to work it out here, we start off with Q2, which in our case is 70. We take away Q1, which is 100, close up our bracket here, and divide this by Q2, which is 70, plus Q1, which is 100, divided by 2, and close up our brackets. So square bracket over here. And that's all divided by P2 in our case is €1.10, minus P1 is €1. That is divided by, open up our square bracket, P2, which is €1.10, plus P1, which is €1. Divide that by 2 and close up our bracket again. Okay, so what are we looking at here then? Well, when we work out the math, what we have is minus 30 divided by 70 plus 100 is 170, divided by 2 is 85. So what I would recommend is that you work out the right hand side separate to it. So 70 plus 100 divided by 2 and put your figure in here. So next up, €1.10 minus €1 is giving us 10 cents. And we are dividing this by the right hand side. €1.10 plus €1 is €2.10. Divided by 2 is €1.05. So we've broken it down here into a simpler form, and if we divide these, minus 30 divided by 85 gives us minus 0.353, and below the line 10 cents divided by €1.05 gives us 0.095. And if we do the math on this one and divide it up, it gives us minus 3.72. And this is the midpoint price elasticity of demand when you're calculating the average elasticity between 2 points A and B on the line here. I hope you call back to Cultnomics soon. Bye for now.